What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now in today's video, we will be covering, is Wild Weeks a good addition to the game, and what I think about this week's Wild Week. If you guys enjoy, a like is always appreciated. Subscribe for daily, not daily, but for videos. And apart from that, let's jump right on into today's video. Alright, so is this week's Wild Week good? I think this week's Wild Week is good because the exotics are like 400, 500 gold. Now the exotics are like 200 to 100 gold. It just depends on how much the price were. The revolver, or not, the 6-shooter, it's like 200 gold right now. The grapple bow is also 200 gold, and the chuck slit cannon, I think, like 300, 400 gold. But it was like 500 before, so it's gonna be like 300. But I think it's a good idea for Fortnite to do this. Yes, you're probably like, so you think the prices were expensive? I think the prices were not expensive. I mean, 500 gold is still a lot, but it's not as much as we did started off with that in Season 5 when each exotic was like 1,200 gold. So I like how they improved that. I think all the exotics are like worth 400, 500 gold. But all exotics are 50% off this WoW week, so upgrades and quests and stuff do not give you 50% more or 50% discount on upgrades. Those are the same. So don't upgrade thinking you're going to get a discount. You can only get discounts on purchasable things like exotics and stuff and weapons. That's all the discounts. That's all that means for the discounts. Was Wild Weeks a good thing for Fortnite? I think so. For week 1, we started off with fire, and the fire was buffed all week. We got a season 3 weapon back in the game, which I never thought would actually come back. The flare gun, which honestly that was a really good WoW week. I think the fire one was probably one of my favorites. That was week 1 because that's when Fortnite introduced it. Blaze and a few other people sold the flare gun. And we can use the flare gun to set buildings on fire, which is way more. They actually buffed it for just this week, and it did more damage to buildings and stuff. And then week 2 came around. I think week 2 was the fishing week. Was it the fishing week? Yeah, it was the fishing week. The fishing week was a really good one, because you could go into a fishing hole and get up to you can get up to 6 fish from one fishing hole. That's insanely buffed, because without it buffed, it was only like 3 times. And since there's 6 that week, it was buffed as heck. I like how you could, and if the weapons came out, it wasn't gonna be gray or green. It'd be blue, purple, or gold weapons out of fishing holes. And you also had a higher chance of getting the vendetta fish, or rare fishes. You had a higher chance of that. And you had an even higher chance of getting all the other fish. So I think that's really, really cool. And you also got a chance to get pro fishing rods a lot more. Like they made the spawn rate of those much higher. And you didn't get, it's almost like the pro fishing ones are the same, like, chance to spawn as the gray ones, but the gray ones still did have a little bit bigger chance of spawning this week. Week 3, when all that stuff left the game, we got bounce pads, shockwaves, hot floppers, anything that could make you bounce and jump and fly. All that stuff was buffed that week for week 3, and I think that was a really good addition to the game. The shockwaves would bring you like almost 100 meters. A bounce pad, which is community favorite, was unvaulted that week. And the hot floppers were buffed. Fishing week was over, but you still had a higher chance of getting a hot flopper. And I think the hot rock dualies got a little bit of bigger bounce effect too. But I don't really know. You gotta correct me there in the comments. But yeah, basically, the shockwaves would bring you 100 meters. bounce pads were unfaulted, and hot floppers had a higher spawn rate. Oh, and when I was playing that week, when I was playing on my computer, I would search the freezer things, and I would find tons and tons and tons of. I would find some hot floppers in almost every single one. It was lower chance of getting a small fry than a hot flopper. The hot floppers were more common because it was bounce week. Well, let me know in the comments what was your favorite, and now let's cover week 4 again. Week 4, current week, which is gold bars, discounts, all that stuff. All the exotics are on discounts, and all the weapons that you can buy from NPCs are also on discounts right now. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. A like is always appreciated. Make sure you subscribe for daily awesome videos. And this is actually going to be part of the Let's Talk series, so stay tuned for Let's Talk episode 4, I think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.